everybody. It is back to the weekly Queen's Table, and we've got a very special guest. Hello, Louise. How are you?
Hi, hello, Dion. I'm very well, thank you.
It's fantastic to see you again. I know I only seen you on Saturday, so I'm very, very blessed this week because I get to see you twice in a week. I'm not going to complain, to be honest. So, how's your week gone so far?
It's been incredibly busy. I've been doing appearances, I've been working, and I started a new job as well. So it's been very overwhelming, but fun and exciting this week. It's been lovely. So,
Oh, congratulations on your new job. That's fantastic and well done. You sound like you're very busy. It's all exciting, isn't it?
it is.
And we haven't got long to the final now. 4 weeks. 4 weeks we've got.
Yes, 4 weeks. It's going really quickly. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm just thinking about outfits, getting everything ready, trying to be organised. Just trying to get everything into place. I don't want to forget anything. I'm even having dreams about it. I'm in my dreams, in my head all the time.
Yep, the pageant dreams about leaving your white dress behind. I know all this.
Yeah.
It's fabulous, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, don't worry, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. We'll remember everything. So what you wanted to talk about first of all to pageant Anne was we wanted to talk a little bit about how pageantry's changed over the years. I know you've been involved with it. So what did you want to discuss with that?
Yes, how different it has been since the 1980s when I first competed. Back in 1982, I was only about 15 years old, and I entered. Well, I entered a fun one at it was not Haven. It was Pontin's holiday camp, and yes, it was a Miss Pontin's one, and I was only about 15, and I actually won it. And I remember I was so nervous, and it was all exciting, and but in those days, I went on to do a few others after then. But you would turn up at a venue in a lovely dress outfit, or you would turn up in a swimsuit if it was inside at a nightclub or something, or if it was in the summer, you could be at a beach resort and you'd be wearing a swimsuit. It was normally always one piece, but you would literally just turn up looking your best. And if you won, you would really have to take a lot of time out for a year, especially weekends, to do your charity work, and it would be after and not before. So that is the difference. You are given a title first, and then you build up to the finals. So you're doing all your fundraising and charity work before, and then it is onto the finals. And also there's more females involved, because in the 80s it was still quite male orientated, and a lot of male judges. It was always male compares, normally male sponsors. So it's quite incredible. Women have taken over and they've become the compares, the directors, the organisers, the sponsors. So it's quite nice, actually. It's very, very different, and I think it's even more glamorous as well now. There's a lot of time and effort going into dresses, makeup, hair, earrings, everything really. So it is. There's kind of more to it now. So it's quite nice. It's very exciting, and I do like the build up. So yeah, I'm giving myself a bit of a challenge, and I'm a lot older, but it doesn't seem to matter these days. You can be any age, and I think they go up to the age of 60 or maybe older these days. So I've still got a few more years left.
That's the best thing. How amazing is it that you were pageant queen in the 80s? That is so, so cool. What an amazing thing. And like, I know obviously it's changed quite a bit. And I do agree with you now. I mean, I'm a very, very, very big firm believer that I think it's amazing that a lot of things are expanding now and having more classic divisions in them and things like that, because you're never too old to do a pageant. Come on, you've got to just do it, haven't you? If you enjoy it and you look as good as you do, you've got to do it. I was actually shocked when you told me your age the other day. I didn't believe you. I thought you were telling fibs, but you've assured me that you're not telling fibs. So with your platform, you've got a platform of mental health. Could you tell me a little bit about that?
Well, throughout most people's lives, you can always suffer from mental health at some stage. any age in your lifetime, whether you're going through a bereavement, a loss of something, or you're finding it difficult to be in work, you're not enjoying your job, things like that can really affect you. Daily things can affect you big time. So it's good to always talk to somebody about it, and try and start. The key thing is to try and start doing things that you love doing, and stop worrying about what people think, and just enjoy yourself while you can. It's not really about being selfish. This love yourself attitude is actually more of, I think, looking after yourself, but not like over the top, like, oh, I love me, but it is actually liking yourself within. And whether it could be eating the right foods, going for a walk, doing your hobbies, doing something that you like, being around people that you like. So yes, mental health plays a big part with everybody, and I'm quite sure at any age, from young or old, a lot of people, most people do suffer with it at some stage. And so yes, that's why I've entered the Atlantic Charity Queen, or the Atlantic pageants, because it supports mental health, and it just seems to be a system that I'm extremely happy to be involved with. So that's one of my platforms. The other platform is to encourage mature women to enter pageants at any age. And another platform is Saving Lives in London, whereas I save and participate within fundraising events for the London Air Ambulance charity, because they're a much needed charity. I've seen them in action, and I was really blown away how quickly they arrive at the scene. And because they use helicopters, they can go anywhere and save anybody or anyone's life. And it's lovely to know that they're there. If you're in London, if you're travelling, if something may happen, not that we would want it to, that they're there. They're just 11 minutes away. So I thought they were a really good charity to support and to get involved with. So yeah, those are my plans at the moment.
That's fabulous. You're a busy, busy girl. Yeah, that's such an incredible charity. And you know, the good thing about Atlantic, I mean, obviously, it does support mind, and mind can mean so much for so many different people, because it's quite a, you know, mental health's a massive issue for a lot of people. And I would say it's more. It seems it's got worse over the last few years because of lockdown and things like that. There's been a lot of issues with people with the lockdown and the whole pandemic, and obviously there's been a lot more bereavements and things like that. So everything you do is absolutely incredible. I mean, I must admit, you're always so busy. You're always out and about. So tell me a bit about some of the appearances you do.
Well, I kind of get involved with a lot, and more so during lockdown, I got involved even more. I mean, I started off with the Cats Protection League, which I've been involved with and donated money to them since the 80s anyway. And also the cancer research. My father passed away of cancer, so I have been supporting them as well. The London Air Ambulance charity, they're a fantastic charity. And after our appearance on Saturday for the Alzheimer's dementia, that's another thing. Anyone can get dementia. I worry myself that maybe I might get it one day. So that's, something to think about in the future. But after I did my walk with Natasha Streetfield and Charlotte Lister and everybody else from the pageant world, I went on to do the London Walk, which was helping out the homeless. And I got that through the Big Issue, because I also support them as well. I have done a few bucket collections in London for the Big Issue. And everyone came together from other homeless charities and did this 10K walk. And I didn't do the walk itself because I thought I'd be a bit tired after the morning and the day. Doing my other walk, I'd probably collapse, but I'm going to do it next time. So I volunteered to be a steward and to help out, to give people water, to see them off. So that was really good. And I met Max from EastEnders. He took part in it on Saturday. So I put the
I did see that. You were posting pictures. You're like, oh, look who I've just met. So random. I mean, do you like Max from EastEnders? Is he one of your faves?
He's quite. I'm not sure about the character, but I quite like him. He's a really nice guy when you get talking to him. And I said, I said kind of shyly, I said, "Oh, do you mind if I have my photo taken with you?" And he went, "Yeah, sure, yeah, that's all right, yeah."
That's lovely. And to be honest, you went on to do that. I mean, we will go back to chat a little bit about Saturday, because
Yeah,
that was a real special appearance for all of us. And for anyone that didn't know, there was
yeah,
about 20 of us walked around London for
yeah.
Alzheimer's for Natasha Mrs. Atlantic's UK Memory Walk. It was absolutely fantastic, wasn't it? It was
It was,
such a great day. We had the sunshine, and I think we're ticking on nearly £500. We've been on the front of the newspapers, haven't we? There was such a big group, but for you to go on and do another appearance in the same day, that is absolutely incredible. How did you feel on Sunday? Were you tired?
yeah, I did feel a bit drained actually. I mean, I was quite good. As soon as it was like 9 o'clock, 9:15, I went straight home, and I live
Yeah.
about 45 minutes away, and I just drank loads of water and then went to bed. And I got up about 7:30, and I drank coffee all day. But yeah, I was a bit tired. I did feel a bit, a bit tired.
Yeah.
And then I had an early
Oh,
night that night, yeah, because I had to work again.
oh, bless you. You're an absolute superwoman. I don't know how you do it. I don't think you ever stop. I must admit, your Instagram's great and things like that. I have got on the bottom your linked your Instagram page,
Oh,
so people can watch your journey. But you often pop up on mine, and you're always so busy. I see you volunteering,
yeah.
collections, doing all sorts of things. It's absolutely incredible, and you're an absolute queen. So you should be so proud of everything you're achieving. So, speaking about being a queen, could we have a little chat about winning Mrs. Atlantic Charity Queen last year?
Yes.
Ooh!
He would do
Uh,
that.
I-
He wants to
we
be,
knew the cat was going to come in at one point. Hello, pretty
yeah,
cat.
always has to get in. She would like to be a beauty queen herself, I think.
Oh, she is absolutely gorgeous. What's her name?
It's Amy.
Amy. Oh,
Amy.
beautiful. Hello, Amy. Thank you for joining the live at Queen's Table. We did think she might do this, so that's brilliant. But
Yeah.
yeah, you won Atlantic Charity Queen last year, and that was an absolutely incredible moment, and what an achievement. Can you tell me a little bit about the lead up to that? And there we go, I love it. Um, so can you tell me a little bit about the lead up to it, and what work you did and what funds you raised? Was it for one charity or was it for a couple?
Right. What I did, I raised money for Mind and the London Air Ambulance charity. With Mind, I raised, I think it was about 1,100 pounds, and for London Air Ambulance, I raised just over £300. So the two entwined together made it like 1,350 something, and that was how much money I'd raised. So it was to do with how much money you raise for Mind and your chosen charity, and whoever raises the most wins the Atlantic Charity Queen title. So it was pretty good. So I did a lot of collections for Mind. My local co-ops were collecting, well, they still are, they collect for Mind. So they allowed me to go in and use their or hold their collection box. So I was literally asking people if they had any spare change to go towards the Mind charity, or they were donating it via the till. And they also put on raffles as well. So that was another thing I did at Christmas time. So I did quite a few appearances in the co-op. I did a Halloween one, I did a Christmas one, and then I kind of did a casual one with the Mind t-shirt. And also with the London Air Ambulance, I raised £300, and that was for my ad sale off the Royal London Hospital from the helipad. So yeah, that was all linked together, and that's how I won the Atlantic Charity Queen. So that was
Oh, that's incredible. Go back to an app. You did an app sale.
yes.
What was that like?
I was really nervous beforehand, but I didn't tell anybody. I kept really quiet, and they said to me, "Have you done it before?" I went, "No, I haven't." And they said, "Are you nervous?" I went, "No, not really. No." I didn't want to say that I was too nervous in case they might have teased me, like they were teasing a few of the people there. But as I got on and into the harness, they did assure me that they've got me. There were two ropes, or there are two ropes, and one of them supports you, which they've got on the top, and then you've got your own rope, which you are in control with, and you can pull it down as fast or as slow as you want to. So I actually did it quite fast because I wanted it to be over, but I wish I'd have done it slowly, because then I could have got more photos coming down, but I went really fast. And my friend oh, you've just gone boom like that.
That's brilliant. Zooming down like Spider-Woman.
It was really, it was really good experience, because it's a glass building, and I could see the nurses were knocking on the window and waving at me.
Oh, how lovely. Oh, that touch is just so lovely. I really like that. I need to see the pictures of this. Would you ever do another one?
I will. I'd like to do another one. The next one is in September, so I may do it. Yeah.
Okay, I might join you actually, because I'm petrified of heights, so that should be quite good. But yeah, I think you should also do a skydive as well. We'll just join up and we'll do some bits and pieces. It should be really good. So so is that all the other? Is there any other charities you support, or is that all of them? Or you, because with you, I see you doing so much. I
one thing, I support the Cats Protection, of course.
Oh.
I like my cats. I'm a cat lady. I support Scope as well. I'm going to be working for Scope, so I support them at the same time. So that's my new job actually, is working for Scope, which is for disabled people and giving them a better life. Giving, helping them through life, looking after them, giving them equal rights in life. So that will be my next one. And yeah, I mean, I still support the cancer research and Alzheimer's and dementia. So, most charities really, and the Big Issue, that's a big one that I support. So there's quite a few, but I've got enough at the moment, but there's still, that I can always do more.
Oh, bless you. You're such an inspiration. You're such an incredible woman. So I've got to ask you the question now. How are you feeling about the final being so close now?
Well, like I said, I'm dreaming about it now. So I've got I'm just waiting for my swimsuit, but I've got all of my outfits, but I've got a couple of dresses to choose from, but I don't know what to go for. I'm going to parade in front of my husband and get him to give me an honest opinion, because he's quite honest. So I'll do that with my shoes, and I'll do that in the living room and see what looks best, or what looks right with my skin tone. So I'll just go with that. And I've got my fashion, but I do need to do a little bit of sewing. So I've got something to sew on. And the opening outfit, I've got that. I dreamt that I left that at home.
Okay. I'll tell you what I'll do. The couple of days before, I will message you saying white outfit.
And,
just in case, but you should be fine. I don't know why we do this. Like, I always talk to girls. They always say that they dream about it, or they start panicking they're going to fall off stage. There's all these sort of little bits, isn't there? Or like, oh, am I going to forget something? Am I going to do this? But I think maybe it's just a little bit of pre-nerves. It might be. I don't know. Maybe we all just overthink it a bit. But it's going to be such an amazing time, and I just can't wait. And it's going to be such an amazing group of girls. I mean, there's so many of us out on Saturday for the memory walk. And it was just such a fantastic day. And wasn't it lovely to have the sunshine?
It was gorgeous. It was lovely. I didn't want it to end, actually. I was having such a great time with everyone. I just didn't want Saturday to end. So it was lovely. It was so nice, and to do all these nice pictures. And it was lovely seeing all these tourists looking at us and then taking photos of us.
Yeah, we had a few of those, didn't we? That was really funny. Yeah, the tourists were taking photos while we were up. Nicola put a message up a minute ago, and she did say that she hopes both of our feet are okay from Saturday. We did really well. I've just said, oh, hey ladies, from Becky as well. And I think we did so well. And we just before we did go for a bite to eat, that's when I think everyone was like, right, I'm putting on our trainers now.
I really look forward to the meal afterwards. That was lovely, actually.
Oh yeah, the meal was fantastic. I did enjoy that. It was lovely just to sit down, have a nice meal after all that walking. Because I think we did over 3 meals, not 3 meals, 3 miles in our high heels. So I think we did really, really well because we walked all around. And if anyone hasn't seen, Mrs. Atlantic, Natasha has actually got a video of us all doing a proper strut in front of Buckingham Palace.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
It's fabulous, isn't it? It's so good. Oh, but what a day. I absolutely loved it. So, but anyway, well, thank you so much for coming on and talking to us this evening. You've been absolutely amazing. It's so lovely to hear your story and all the fantastic work you do. And yeah, you're just absolutely incredible. So let's have a little look back on who's going to be next week. So this is our Queen's Table for March. Just to let you know, Queen's Table is now booked up until June. So if you do want a space, please message me because they get booked up very quickly. So you can message me or any of the team and I can send you a booking link. So next week we've got Ms. Berkshire Atlantic, Jamie La. So I can't wait to speak to her. And then we are going to be in April. I can't believe it. It's getting excited now. But like I say, if you do want to book into Queen's Table, please send me or any of the team a message and we can send you that link. So it's been lovely having you today. And we will see you next week. And thank you for